This is In Case You Missed It, your National Agriculture News Recap for the week ending November 28, 2025. Health Canada has paused the proposed update to its policy around foods from cloned pigs, cattle, and their offspring. It said the decision was based on the volume and nature of feedback from industry stakeholders and due to public pushback. Public dissenters have said Canadians could soon be eating cloned beef and pork without knowing it. Health Canada said there are no approved foods from cloned products in the Canadian market. The decision relates to food derived from somatic cell nuclear transfer cloned cattle, swine, and their offspring. Gene-edited technologies are not included in the pause to the novel food policy and are still under regulatory consideration. The revamp of the Port of Churchill in northern Manitoba is gaining steam. The port is in the initial stages of an ambitious upgrade, dubbed Port of Churchill Plus. The upgrades aim to provide year-round shipping, Class 1 railway services, and an all-weather road to the town of Churchill. On November 17, Manitoba Premier Wab Kinew announced $51 million in funding for improvements to the rail line to the port and to build a critical mineral storage facility. That brings the province's share of recent funding to $87.5 million. The 5-year commitment adds to the federal government's $175 million announcement from earlier this year. Churchill is Canada's only rail-serviced deep-sea port in the Arctic, but its significance has slid in recent decades. Efforts to diversify trade and assert Arctic sovereignty have raised its profile. A delay to a European Union deforestation rule spells bad news for canola demand. The European Council recently agreed to delay implementation of the EU deforestation regulation for another year. That regulation would ensure commodities like cattle, cocoa, and coffee have not caused deforestation or forest degradation. That rule also targets palm oil, which had potential to boost demand for alternatives like canola oil. Marlene Bush is a managing partner of mercantile consulting venture. She speculated that vegetable oil users lobbied EU member states for the delay, and there seems to be political appetite to entertain these suggestions. The European Council will now negotiate with the European Parliament to reach a final agreement on the regulation. In case you missed these and other stories from across the Glacier Farm Media Network, visit AgCanada.com or download the AgCanada app.